Well, we're spending the day with some really creative types. We are hanging out with the folks from Fire Exit Theatre. Val, tell us a little bit, first of all, just some background on the company.
So our company is in our 13th season, lucky 13. We have existed in Calgary and lived out of the Epcor Centre, now Arts Commons, for all of that time. We birthed out of the idea that we felt that there was a niche in theatre that wasn't being met yet in Calgary. We are interested in a conversation around faith. I'm interested by what do people believe, what do you not believe about God, and why is that? Everyone has some sort of baggage that comes along with that.
Right.
And we felt like, you know, you can talk about anything else on stage right now in Calgary, any form of politics or violence or sexual identity, that's all fine. But the idea of talking about faith, aka religion, is completely taboo, which is shocking to me. So we want to have that conversation. And Corbera Dance Company is very similar to that. They're also sort of a faith-based organization. They're the dance part of the theater world. We're doing similar things, and so we decided to come together and tell this great story together.
This won't be the first time that you've done the show Absence. So the first time around, saying that it is that kind of taboo topic and there's maybe that stigma attached with it, what were some of the obstacles you faced that first time around?
Wow, media is sometimes one of the obstacles because they don't know what to do with us.
Right.
They don't know how to categorize us. They want to put us in this little box of saying,
don't want to offend some of their viewers.
Are you doing church drama? Are you like, we're not doing the Passion Play.
Right.
We're not telling necessarily Bible stories, although those are great. But we're interested in telling truthful stories. And this is, I think, one of our hardest ones because it really is about the feeling of the absence of God. And I think it's the power of asking big questions that anybody who's been on some sort of faith journey at some point in their journey has said, what the is going on?
Right.
Where is God? There are huge swatches of this absentee landlord sort of thing, right?
Right.
So, you know.
But you're not making those claims that it doesn't mean that faith doesn't exist.
Right.
You know, asking the question.
Absolutely. You know, and I say that this story in particular is not about the idea that there isn't a God, because I actually, for me personally, I don't have the amount of faith it takes to believe there isn't one.
Right.
That takes more faith, actually, for me to think that the beauty, if you've ever seen a baby being born, like that's a miracle to think that this all just sort of happened. We crawled out of the ocean and all of a sudden this perfect world existed. It takes too much faith for me. So I choose to err on the side of, yeah, you know, there's something going on bigger than me. But my personal journey is, really? Why are you so quiet sometimes? Well, is it me? Is it you? Are you just not that into me? Are we breaking up? Right? I like, should I move on to a different deity? Like, right? And so it's this sort of ongoing wrestling with saying, how can you continue to believe in a good God when every time you turn on the TV, someone's being beheaded on CNN, right? So all of us have to grapple with, first of all, if you think there is someone out there, and second of all, do you believe he's still good, even though life is hard? That makes great drama, right?
I can imagine. And tell me how the dance plays into the question asking and the storytelling.
Well, it was interesting because the first time I did this piece, I was in the midst of writing the script, and it was the first time I had actually come in contact with this amazing dance company. I had not heard of them before. And I came into this very building and sat on their floor in this studio and started watching them dance. I'm not a dancer, obviously, but I was mesmerized by the emotion they generated in me using no words. I'm a wordsmith, and so that's what I use. But the beauty of what their bodies were doing was really impacting on me. And I was in the midst of writing this script, and I thought, oh my gosh, I need this. This is something it is not my craft, but I need to partner with these guys. And so they came alongside, and we
it was that missing element.
It was the missing element that I didn't actually know was missing until I saw it and was like, egads, that's it. All right.
Wonderful. It's fascinating. If people want more information on this show, it is playing, of course, February 25th to March 1st. They can check it out in Inglewood. What other details do they need?
Really, you can just go to our website, fireexit.ca, 2 E's in there. You can get your tickets online or reserve. You can watch amazing promo video on there and just get a little bit more information. We'd love to have you come out.
Awesome. Thanks for this, Val.
Thank you.
We're hanging out with folks here at Fire Exit Theatre today. If you want some more information, make sure you check out the website. We're going to be back with Margot Calgary from right here, right after the break.